What is going on, everybody? It is your boy J Beats 2.0, aka Barely Rachel, back again once again with New Japan. And oh my goodness, this matchup hasn't even started, and Trevor Lee has already attacked Morgan Webster from behind. Couldn't even make any entrances because Trevor Lee is a snake. Remember, this matchup is no holds barred between Trevor Lee and Flash Morgan Webster. All this is redemption and payback for Morgan Webster after what Trevor Lee did to him at New Beginnings. We're starting this matchup hot. We're starting this matchup fresh, and it's going to be going on live. Couldn't even do my intro for this video because Trevor Lee ruining everything yet again. He ruins my intro. But here we go. Trevor Lee, Morgan Webster going right at it. Fast-paced action. This is what we like to see here in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Remember, this is no holds barred, no rules. Weapons are allowed, no submission or no rope breaks or anything like that. Right now, looks like Morgan Webster's finally starting to slow in the pace after this very, very quick start. Morgan Webster showing his athleticism as a huge drop kick now to Trevor Lee. Guys, if you don't know the story behind all this, Trevor Lee, after their matchup at New Beginning, attacked Morgan Webster with a chair after their match, causing Morgan Webster to be out for a number of months. It wasn't until recently that Morgan Webster came back and exacted his revenge on Trevor Lee. This feud is finally going to come to a close here today in this one-on-one, no-holds-barred match between Trevor Lee and Morgan Webster. And this has been all fast-paced action right from the get-go. We couldn't even watch entrances as Trevor Lee attacked Morgan Webster right from the get-go, like cowardly snake. Right now, Morgan Webster, he's not letting Trevor Lee get to him. Morgan Webster getting in with it. It's not really going for any weapons, even though he could. And this maneuver, what is Morgan Webster going for? What is this? This submission. I'm not sure what it was, but switching into a pin. This is going to be it. Only a count of one there from Trevor Lee. Guys, I'd like to officially now welcome you to New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestling Dontaku 2019. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Jesse James, your sole commentator here tonight. Here to give you live with all the action. Morgan Webster. Now Trevor Lee hung up on the apron. Was Morgan thinking about doing? Letting him get back into the ring. Guess he doesn't want this to be no holds barred. He could have a chance to knock him to the outside, get some weapons, beat him up with it. Oh, and a huge suplex there from Trevor Lee. We know Trevor Lee, he's the kind of man that would definitely use a chair. And now Trevor trying to get Morgan Webster tapped. That's not going to be it, though. That's not going to be it. Oh, and a huge fist. And oh, double stomp there from Trevor Lee. Is that going to be it for Morgan Webster? To cover 1, 2, and kick out of 2 there from Morgan Webster. It's going to take a lot more. Webster wants revenge for what Trevor Lee has done to him. And he very well might be able to get it here tonight. But I don't know. That preemptive strike from Trevor Lee, it's got Morgan Webster rattled. Not enough, though, as Morgan Webster setting up. Is this it? Is Morgan Webster going to put away his own personal demon? Morgan Webster! Oh, with a huge maneuver. Is that going to be it? Right in the middle of the ring. 1, 2. No, a kick out of 2. Morgan Webster. Oh, a reversal there from Trevor Lee. And now Trevor, just look at the beatdown he's having on Morgan. Going for the cover now. 1. Oh, kick out of 1 there. What is it going to take? Both these guys hitting each other with some amazing moves, not able to put either one away. And neither one going for a weapon, regardless of this being no holds barred. Another huge drop kick there from Morgan. Morgan Webster, now what is he thinking? What is he thinking? Morgan picking him up and slamming him back down. Now Morgan going for that submission. Naya, he's just trying to destroy the armor there of Trevor Lee. This is what Morgan Webster has been thinking about for months. Just getting his hands on Trevor Lee once and for all to end this feud. Oh, just look at him, just destroying the arm of Trevor. Oh, going for a headbutt, reverses into a huge uppercut. Lariat to the back, but another reversal, and then Trevor Lee getting the leg sweep there. Or not Trevor Lee, I'm sorry. Morgan Webster getting the leg sweep there. Getting on top of that little scenario. And oh, another vicious double stomp. The athleticism of Trevor. 1, 2, no! Trevor Lee somehow, through horrible means, has defeated Morgan Webster again. Gotta remember, before this matchup even started, we heard Trevor Lee's music playing and we thought he was making a regular entrance. Instead, he came through the crowds and attacked Morgan Webster from behind. I know we said this is going to be the last time we'd see these two have a matchup, but Trevor Lee again. Shady actions from Trevor Lee. Gotta give Morgan Webster his due, though. He definitely came into fighting an uphill battle the entire time, but just wasn't able to get him. And look at that fluent wrestling right there. Headbutt turned into a huge uppercut, then to a back clothesline, which was reversed. And Trevor Lee feeling very confident, very good after what he has done here tonight. Well, as we move on now to our next scheduled matchup here tonight at Wrestling Dontaku. Oh boy, here we go. After a huge main event at New Japan Live, it was Darby Allin versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. It looked like Darby was about to get, or I'm sorry, not Darby, but Tanahashi was about to get the win. Then all of a sudden he was attacked from behind from a debuting Desmond Xavier. It was then scheduled that these two were going to go one-on-one. Desmond has said that he has been given nothing since he's got here in New Japan. Meanwhile, Tanahashi could get anything just because he's the biggest star. He has sworn that he will defeat Tanahashi here tonight and make his name and prove that he deserves to be number one. Keep in mind, this is Xavier's first matchup here in New Japan. Let's see how he does here tonight. Oh, we see. Oh man, these guys don't want to wait either. What is going on tonight? We're not even going to see any of these entrances. These guys just want to kill each other. First Trevor Lee and Morgan Webster. Now it's Tanahashi and Xavier. This is the hype that we've been building towards here for Wrestling Dontaku, is that these guys literally want to just destroy each other. And I will say it here first, I swear on everything, I did not set up any of these run-ins. This is all the game. And now Tanahashi, after that preemptive strike, has been waiting so long to get his hands on Desmond Xavier, and now he's finally going to do it. Meanwhile, Desmond Xavier, this is his debut match. We've seen what it could mean if you could take out a legend in your first match here in New Japan. Think of the level, oh, ref just got taken out. Think of the level that Darby Allin has gone to after he took out RVD. Desmond Xavier hopes to do the exact same thing, but instead of taking out a legend, taking out New Japan's biggest star. Like, first off, since we haven't really got a chance to look at the ring, or look at the entire arena, the ring was made none other by AJ Duelist. Meanwhile, the rest of the arena was made by Cobster. Hopefully, we'll be actually able to see the rest of the arena after this matchup when we actually get a full-on entrance. Desmond Xavier getting Hiroshi Tanahashi up and right against the ropes. Going for the pin already. Is that going to be enough? One. A kick out of one there from Hiroshi Tanahashi. And oh, a vicious kick to the back, missed. And now Tanahashi going for a vicious suplex right to the center of the ring. Desmond Xavier's throat showing that he is in some pain. But getting right back up again, and a sling blade now to Xavier and Tanahashi. Tanahashi's going top rope, or is he gonna fly? Oh, right into the knees. Tanahashi landing right into the knees of Desmond Xavier. Oh, but able to reverse it again. Oh, another reversal though from Xavier. Xavier! Desmond Xavier. He is lining it up. Is this really going to be end of Tanahashi? In the middle of the ring. 1, 2. Are you kidding me? He's done it. He has done it. I'm not sure what just happened. It could have been that dive right there. It could have been the dive followed by the clothesline that missed. For all we know, it could have been that Tanahashi bashed his head on the top turnbuckle, and that could have been it. But Desmond Xavier has put away Hiroshi Tanahashi on his debut match. Are you kidding me? How on earth did this man actually beat Hiroshi Tanahashi? Well, we've already seen two very quick matchups. Hopefully, this next matchup will slow down the pace, as it is tag team action. The champions, the Killer Elite Squad, Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Lance Archer, defend it against Evil and Sanada here tonight. Evil and Sanada won their #1 contendership after beating LAX to earn this title shot in an amazing matchup. Since then, Evil went against Davey Boy Smith and lost in very quick fashion. Then Sanada lost to Lance Archer in a very grueling and painful match. So far, Evil and Sanada not looking good against the tag team champions, but they could win it here tonight. Guys, I'd like to know here in the chat, who do you think is going to win this match? Honestly, I got to go for the underdogs. I think Evil and Sanada are going to win this one. I still am so surprised of what we've seen already. Two very quick matchups here in New Japan. And it's only been 13 minutes. We've only been live for 13 minutes, and we're already through two matches. Oh my goodness, these guys are just killing each other here tonight. So we now wait for that very long loading screen. We've been lucky thus far and not have very long loading screens, but finally it's coming to hit us. Hopefully this time we'll actually get the chance to see the arena here tonight. I will admit, these pre-match run-ins are killing the action. I will admit to that, in the fact of that I didn't set up any of these. These are completely at random. I liked the first one. I didn't think the second one was appropriate. I probably could. Thank goodness I have an Iron Man match. And we are going to see entrances. Thank goodness. Alright, making their first entrance is Evil and Sanada. Here to fight for the tag team championships. Can they do it, though? Killer Elite Squad has been on a wrecking machine. Wrecking machine, whatever you wish to call it. They've been unstoppable since winning those tag team championships. But they have yet to defend their championships. All right, there's your number one contenders. And now here come your champions. It is the Killer Elite Squad, Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Lance Archer. Like I said, they defeated the Chris brothers to get those tag team champions. Then they took on Evil and Senator, one right after the other, and they've beaten them both. But can they beat them together? Who knows? We'll have to find out here tonight. Gotta remember, the big upset, though, between these two was Davey Boy Smith taking out Evil in literally like a minute. Alright, and that is what they are fighting for, the IWGP Tag Team Championships here tonight. The first of 5 championships on the line here tonight. Alright, first off, of course, it is Evil and Sanada fighting first. They've had a really up and down, very up and down in the last couple of weeks, but this is their opportunity. By the way, finally getting a chance to look at the arena here. Meanwhile, is your undefeated champions, the Killer Elite Squad. This is going to be a good matchup, in my opinion. Tag team matches here in New Japan have always been very good, and it's going to be exciting to see what these two teams do. Ref, of course, taking the tag team belts, about to put them on the line. Except I don't think these boys are afraid. They're not afraid of anybody. Alright, looks like we're going to be starting with Evil and Davey Boy. A rematch from 2 weeks ago, and here we go, the bell's rung. This match is official. Let's get this underway. Davey Boy throwing Evil right down to the mat already. Davey Boy picking up where he left off. And oh, that vicious twisting of the arm there. Already, this is starting to look like their matchup from 2 weeks ago. And Evil with a reversal, though. Evil getting up, and oh, another reversal from Dave. And now, huge suplex into a cover. Get him, ref. 1 and kick out right at 1. This isn't going to be like it was last time. I think Evil knows that, and I think Davey Boy knows that. Evil now throwing Davey Boy into the corner. Are we going to see a tag in? Here we go. Sanada is legal man now. Lifting him up and send him down the air. Davey Boy just got, though. Sanada now, huge knee right to the chest. And now, oh no, Davey Boy with the reversal, sending Sanada right back down. And now, Davey Boy, oh, look at this, trying to make it the same matchups we've already seen. Sending in Lance Archer to do his dirty work. Well, it's not gonna be enough. Hello, zombie. And now Sanada, huge sunset flip. And now, oh, just injuring the leg of Lance Archer. Lance Archer, though, with a kick right to the face now. And now, oh, a big boot. Big boot to the face of the challenger. And now Sanada getting him right back up. punch to the midsection is going to throw Lance into the corner. Huge sidestep reversal. Oh, another big boot right to the face of Sanada. This is not looking good. That's already 2 big boots he's taken. And now just the stomps and smashing the head onto the floor. Not good. Lance Archer is just decimating Sanada. With a huge reversal there. Now Sanada lifting the big man up, and that's a reversal into a huge DDT. And now Lance Archer's going to throw Sanada into the corner, gaining the tag to his tag team partner. And what are these guys thinking? What are they thinking? Oh my goodness, a vicious powerbomb! Sanada is down. And now Davey Boy swinging him up. Oh, the reversal! The reversal! Sanada getting the better of that. And now the kick to the midsections. This could be exactly what Evil and Sanada need. And now picking him up and bring him right down onto his knee. And now Sanada throwing him into the corner. This time getting the running clothesline. Evil and Sanada picking it back up. And a huge DDT. Throwing him back into the corner. Oh, a huge reversal by Davey Boy. Now Davey Boy throwing Sanada back into the reverse corner. Oh no, we've seen this before. We've seen this before. The vicious stomps, one right after the other, from the Killer Elite Squad, not letting up. And it's just one stomp right after the other. Followed by this huge double missile drop kick. Sanada is in trouble as we get to the cover. Is Evil going to get there? And he does. Evil breaking up the pin. And now Davey Boy taking out Evil. Now it's Lance Archer. Lance Archer. Oh my goodness, taking out the leg of Sanada there. Bring him to the middle of the ring and oh man. That's just uncalled for. Sanada right now with no tag team partner. Sanada, okay, Evil is back up on the apron at least. And now was Sanada thinking, oh, bashing Lance Archer's head right onto the apron. Now Lance Archer with a reversal. Lance Archer with, oh, misses, and Sanada getting underneath him. But another reversal by Archer. Reversal by Sanada. And it looks like Archer got the better end of that deal. What is he doing? Oh, no. Oh, thank goodness. Sanada getting the reversal right in time, right before Archer bashed his head onto the steel steps. Huge swinging neck break for it. It's a reversal by Lance Archer. It's that huge chop. Now Archer just scraping the face of Sanada. Oh, and a boot right to the midsection. And now it's got him by the throat. Sanada going down. Alright, the ref is at count of 10. In case you guys don't know, the rules for New Japan is that we go to a count of 20. Oh my goodness! Sanada sends Lance Archer's face right onto the steps. I can't believe Archer's face is not busted open after that. And now Lance Archer tagging in Davey Boy. Gonna want to take a second after his face literally hit the steps. And oh my goodness, another tag team maneuver here. And oh, Sanada kicking out at 2. Evil not coming to the rescue of his tag team partner there. Now Sanada's got to tag in Evil. He is not doing good right now. He needs to tag in his partner if he's going to have any chance of winning this matchup. Oh, never mind. We're seeing a comeback from Sanada. The comeback maneuver from Sanada still has life in him. And a huge DDT to Davey Boy. Now it looks like Killer Elite Squad is in trouble. Now Sanada throwing Davey Boy into the ropes. Davey Boy getting the better end of that, though. Got to get out of that corner. Oh my goodness. We've seen this before, but last time it was Sanada doing it to oh my goodness. Doing it to LAX. It is the superplex from the top rope to the outside. Sanada just might be taken out now. But no! Sanada with life! How? After that huge superplex? Now Sanada's a one-man wrecking machine. It's been all Sanada for the last 5 minutes. Evil's just been standing on the apron, waiting to get the tag. What is Sanada doing? Waiting for the reversal. He's waiting for Davey Boy. Now Davey Boy's got him again. Count of 8 by the ref. Now Davey Boy doing these punches right to the guts. We're already at a count of 10. We are halfway there. Davey Boy throwing Sanada finally back into the ring. And now Davey Boy throwing Sanada to the corner. Sanada with a reversal and into a huge swinging neckbreaker. Sanada is in trouble yet again. What is it gonna take to put this man away, though? Oh my goodness. Snake Eyes are now picking him up, but another reversal from Sanada. Sanada is not giving up on this matchup. Huge flying forearm there. Now going back to the outside, but Davey Boy quick as a cat, getting able just grabbing already. No. Right on the steel steps. Sanada with a reversal, though. A reversal from Davey Boy. Reversal again from Sanada into another flying forearm. Another reversal. Davey Boy, no, reversal again. These men are giving everything they got. Ref is at a count of 6. Davey Boy now just slowly going over, picking up Sanada, biding his time. But Sanada with a reversal. And a reversal from Davey Boy. These tag teams are going way at it. Oh man, and a huge slap right to the face. Sanada did not like that. Davey Boy slamming Sanada right down onto the mat, right onto the floor. I think the ref is at a count of 13 now. $15, never mind. These boys have got to get back in the ring now. We are at a count of 17. Sanada, get up. Are you kidding me? Killer Elite Squad is nothing more than a bunch of cowards. The Killer Elite Squad win by countout. Win by countout? Are you kidding me? And sadly, that is how this matchup will end. One thing you got to give it up for was not Killer Elite Squad, but Evil and Sanada, especially Sanada. He was in the majority of that matchup, and he took so much punishment, only to lose by a countout. Definite heel maneuver there from your tag team champions. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we now turn our attention to the IWGP United States Championship. The runner-up of the New Japan Cup, Joey Janela, goes one-on-one against TJP, the current champion. TJP explained that Janela does not deserve to be #1 contender. He didn't win anything. He lost. He lost to Jericho. He is nothing more than a loser and doesn't deserve to fight him for the United States Championship. Meanwhile, Janella said, I beat people you could only dream of beating. I defeated Hiroshi Tanahashi to get to that main event. Something that you will never do. And I'll prove that when I take your United States Championship at Wrestling Dontaku. A lot of bold words from both sides. But here we go as we're going to see what will happen now. Already, this is our halfway point matchup in the pay-per-view. After this, we have 3 more matches. Already halfway there. Thank goodness for that tag team match. It gave us more time. But now we get to see what's going to happen between Janella and TJP. Fighting for the IWGP United States Championship. Making his entrance, though, first. Like I said, he was the runner-up in the New Japan Cup. He made it all the way to the finals, only to lose to Chris Jericho. After his actions, though, and everything they went through, and showing great promise, GM and owner Jesse James has, in fact, granted Janella the #1 contendership for the IWGP United States Championship to go against TJP. Wasn't the prize that he wanted, but you know what? At least he's getting something, unlike the rest of the losers in the New Japan Cup. Janella, of course, here to fight, here to win. He wants to be called champion. And true, it's not the championship he wanted to fight for, but it is the title that, or championship that he's got. Now, we've definitely got to talk about TJP, undefeated still here in New Japan Pro Wrestling. In New Beginning, he went and won the 5-man ladder match in possibly the quickest ladder match in history. No one knows how he was able to just quickly and sneakily climb up the ladder and grab the title, but he did it without any interference at all. He won it almost immediately. Since then, he's only had one other match in which it was him and John Morrison versus Joey Janela and Chris Jericho, in which Morrison pinned Jericho on that. More on that, though, later on tonight. TJP still undefeated here in New Japan, but could that change here tonight against Joey Janela? This is also the first time TJP is defending the IWGP United States Championship. You don't know what that could do to the mindset of the champion. Now that he actually has to fight with his title on the line. Before, he was fighting for a title. Fighting for and defending it are two completely different things. And that is what they're fighting for. The IWGP United States Championship, currently held by TJP. And will be fighting for it is Joey Janela. Guys in the chat, I'd like to know who you think is going to win this match, TJP or Janela. I honestly think Janela's got it. Janela's track record is so much better than TJP. Yes, he lost 2 matches, but think of what he went through in the first time he lost. He was exhausted after his matchup against Tanahashi. Well, TJP, he just won his quickly. And then in the second matchup that he had, he wasn't even involved in the pinfall. TJP, of course, getting himself psyched up with the IWGP United States Championship. This kid is ruthless. We've already seen what he'll do to win the title. Went very quickly, very stealthily. Definitely has a lot of energy. That could be a problem for Janela early on in this matchup. And that's what they're fighting for. Janela knows what they're fighting for. This has gotten a little personal because everyone says Janela doesn't even deserve to be in this matchup. What would it mean for Janela if he were to win this matchup, though? Some people compare him to AEW's Moose, and that no one understands him, no one likes him, but he earns his opportunities, and he's going to win this one. Said if he wins this, it's honestly going to be in honor of Moose, and all the other people who say they don't deserve anything, when actually they do. Giving AEW, and of course one of their lead superstars, Moose, a little shout out there. Now already taking this match to the outside. Anything we can have, just please not another count out here tonight. Janella and TJP already bringing this to the outside ring. And a huge boot to the face of TJP. Janella, I think, might have a little bit of the upper hand, but no, a reverse from TJP, flinging Janella right to the ring post. Janella with another reversal, huge leg sweep there. Now TJP on the upside, and oh, a huge flying forearm there from TJP. And into the announcer's table there. Already at a count of 9, remember, we go up to 20 here in New Japan. Now Janella being able to break out of that hold. Janella now throwing TJP finally back into the ring, getting this matchup back into the ring. Good job, Janella knows especially after the tag team championships that he has to win this inside the ring. Countout doesn't work for him. If TJP gets counted out, he'll still walk out the IWGP United States Championship. The only way Janella can win this matchup is by pinning him or submitting him here in the ring. And now TJP already running the outside, making Janella wait into a huge forearm there from Janella. Janella saying, "You're not running away. You're mine." Joey Janella not letting TJP run away. I admire that. I like that. Now TJP. Someone didn't tell Janella this is PG. Someone's going to be fired for that. Unless I missaw that. Kick out of 1 there from TJP. And a huge kick to the back, but TJP, of course, getting the reversal there. Now throwing Janella into the corner. Going for a double drop kick, but misses. But TJP, as quick as he is, quick as a cat. Janella with a huge boot to the face, though, from TJP. TJP getting the better end of it again. And this time working with an uppercut to the corner of his own. And now, oh my goodness, double stomp to the face. Janella with a reversal and TJP, and now boot to the chest, or midsection, reversed by TJP. And now, oh, no. All right, a submission maneuver. Janella, though, breaking out of it very quickly here. Janella. Oh my goodness, Janella with a huge power bomb. Janella, what is he doing? Janella is going to the top rope. Is this going to be it for TJP here tonight? No! TJP rolling out of the way. Then ducking from a clothesline from Janella. TJP now bringing Janella up onto his shoulders. And to a huge kick to the face. Is this TJP's moment to pin Janella? 1, 2, and kick out of 2 is Joey Janella. Huge maneuvers there from TJP. First reverse, rolling out of the way of the double stop from the top rope, and then ducking after the clothesline. Very good maneuvers from TJP here. But Janella's back up and puts TJP down on the mat. Janella going back to the top rope. He's going to try this again. And he misses again. Janella not looking too good now. Missing 2 of those double stomps from the top. And now TJP putting Janella on the top rope. Or no, he's hanging him up on the top rope. Not good if you're Janella. Double knees to the back, and TJP telling Janella to get up. Oh my goodness. I think Janella took too many risks. Janella might be out cold. Here we go. 1, 2, and Janella kicking out at 2 again. What is TJP got to do to put this man away? That's two finishers already to Janella. That's 2 finishers already to Joey Janella, and wasn't able to put him away yet. Janella now. Janella is in bad shape, though. Janella. Oh my goodness, and now knees to the face of Joy Janela. Oh, Janelle finally getting a reversal in. And oh, a clothesline, but TJP wisely getting under him, lifting up and putting him right on the top rope. Gonna injure the face and the neck of Joy Janela, and now going for the arms, maybe getting ready to get an arm submission. I don't know, but oh my goodness, not again. TJP, if he hits this, it's over. If he hits this, it's over. It's over. That is the third time TJP has hit the finisher. That has got to be it for Joey Janela. 1, 2, 3. Joey Janela couldn't win the big one yet again. That is the second time for Janela. He couldn't beat Jericho in the ending of New Japan Cup. And he couldn't beat TJP for the IWGP United States Championship. Oh, come on. Was that really called for, TJP? I don't think it was. It was a good matchup, but I think Janelle took too many risks by going to the top rope. Well, as we move on now to our next scheduled matchup here tonight. Oh boy, probably the most anticipated match of the night besides the main event. Zack Sabre Jr. has been given the opportunity of a lifetime. He will be battling the free agent Noam Dar for NXT's United Kingdom Championship. This is the biggest opportunity, not just for Zack Sabre Jr., but for New Japan Pro Wrestling to take NXT's championship. What a victory it would be. This is the first inter-promotional match. Zack Sabre Jr., we're counting on you. We are counting on you. This man is invading our home. He is coming here invading our home. It is up to you to not just win, but to take that title. What an outcome it would be. And not to mention, what would it mean for NXT if they were to lose one of their championships? I respond to you guys. I said interpromotional as well. All right, here he is. This man, everyone thought he wasn't going to be ready for this matchup, especially Andrew Everett last episode of New Japan Live. But he made his statement known. He made Everett tap out in the middle of the ring. What did you ask? Hold on, what did you ask? No, what I had to do this morning, I had to go in for a hospital-wide orientation, which is why I'm streaming this a little bit later than normal. Today was technically my day off, but I had to go in. I was there from 8 until 2. I thought I was going to be there until like 3:30, which is why we were originally going to start at 4. It was so boring. It was the most boring meeting I think I've ever sat in, and it was 6 hours long. Anyways, as I was saying, the pressure is on for Zack Sabre Jr. here tonight. He is not only just fighting for himself, but he is fighting for all of New Japan. This is literally a war between promotions. This is NXT versus New Japan Pro Wrestling. And I can assure you guys, and I swear on everything that is good on the world, these two are exactly even when it comes to overall. I made a custom one. There he is, though. Noam Dar. How does it feel to be entering enemy territory. There he is, of course, holding the NXT United Kingdom Championship around his waist. That is what we want. We want that title, and we're going to get it. As I was saying, though, I know what you all are thinking. There is a high chance that Jesse could have rigged the matchup, as it were. No, these guys are completely equal. The only thing that's different is their move sets. Overalls are equal. This is honestly a matchup of computers. Whoever wins, wins. And it's promising to be a very good matchup here tonight. I wanted to make sure that this isn't going to be rigged. I want this to be amazing. And amazing, I think it's going to be. It's hopefully going to live up to the hype that we want here tonight at Wrestling Dontaku. There's, of course, the NXT United Kingdom Championship. I know, we don't even know what's going to happen with NXT here tonight. If Zack Sabre Jr. wins the title, does he go to NXT, or do we keep the title here in New Japan? Of course, maybe NXT would have to offer New Japan a pretty big deal in order to get their title back, or get Zack Sabre Jr., that is. And then the shame, of course, Noam Dar would bring to NXT if he ends up losing that title here tonight. What would you think that would do for him in NXT? For him to go back to NXT without the championship? Honestly, probably the most hated man in NXT would be Noam Dar. Might never even receive a championship opportunity again. But that is what they are fighting for here tonight. The NXT United Kingdom Championship here tonight. Biggest opportunity for Zack Sabre Jr. of his career here tonight. Here we go. This match is official. Noam Dar getting the first couple of hits in on Zack Sabre Jr. though. Zack Sabre Jr. though with a huge reversal. Getting behind Noam Dar. Let's see what this says. Clearly, if Zack Sabre Jr. wins, NXT would have to offer a mega deal to get their title back. So Zack Sabre Jr. could be the savior of New Japan Pro Wrestling if he wins. I gotta agree with that. That is 100% true. As Zack Sabre Jr. already going for the submission here on Noam Dar. Is Dar gonna tap? No, he's not. He gets out. No. I think Zack Sabre actually released it. Zack getting Noam Dar back up to his feet. This is probably... Honestly, I'm not sure if I'd say this is the most anticipated matchup or the main event is the most anticipated matchup. Both these matchups are high-profile matches. And now, Zack getting Dar back into the submission. He wants Dar to tap out. He wants to say, I give up. You win. New Japan is better. You have to believe that Zack wants to use the submission to his advantage to wear down Dar's advantage of high-flying. A very good point. A very, very good point. Zack Sabre Jr. now going for the leg. A huge double leg drop, or double drop kick to the leg of Dar. Now Zack again, another submission maneuver. He is literally trying to wear down Dar. Zack getting right back out of it again. Dar getting on top of it, throwing Zack Sabre into the corner. Zack with a reversal, elbowing Dar right into the face. Dar to the kick in the midsection though, and a kick to the knee. A rake to the eyes now of Zack Sabre. Now Dar with a huge suplex. Zack getting out of the ring for a second to avoid any further damage, but not going to get away from it for too long as Dar right there. Oh, a huge knee to the face of Dar though. Zack Sabre Jr. This is the match. He literally said this is the match of his life right here, right now. There was a reason why I was the #1 overall draft pick for New Japan Pro Wrestling. It is because of matches like this. And right now, this matchup is definitely showing what they got. Dar, 1, 2, a kick out of 2 from Zack. Uh-oh, Dar, what is he setting up? Noam Dar! Oh, a huge kick to the head. Is Zack out cold? Here we go, 1, 2. Oh my goodness, I thought he had him. Zack just barely able to kick out of that move from Noam Dar. I nearly had a heart attack there. Whew. And now Zack, another submission maneuver. Is Dar gonna tap out? No, he's not. Zack Sabre Jr. now with a huge suplex going into the cover. 1. Dar be able to kick out of it. And Zack going in for yet another submission maneuver. Eventually, Dar is going to be worn out from all these submissions. And a huge suplex to Zack Sabre Jr. And another one. Starting to look a little bit like Suplex City here in New Japan. Oh, a huge maneuver there by Dar, though, into a huge suplex of his own, and still holding onto the arm of Zack Sabre Jr. Zack with another reversal, going for an uppercut on Dar. And the guillotine again! The guillotine again! And no, Dar able to break out of it! You gotta think, Noam Dar has been studying Zack's submission maneuvers. He must have been figuring out how to get out of all of them. Now Dar's back in control of this matchup. Oh, and Dar, another vicious clothesline to the back of the head. Is this going to be it? Oh, a rope break. I think that rope break might have saved Zack. And now Dar is going to the top rope. Noam Dar calling for Zack to get up. Dar! He's caught! Zack caught him! Zack caught him in midair! Zack caught him in midair! And now Zack! Is this it? 1, 2! Zack Sabre Jr. won! Zack won! Zack is the new NXT United Kingdom Champion! Oh my gosh! The unthinkable has happened! Oh my goodness! What a match! We all thought Zack was gonna go for the submission to win it all. What a maneuver. Instead, going for the submission, going for the pin. Smart by Sabre Jr. And that, of course, is his prize. What does this mean for NXT? All I gotta say is thank you to Zack. Thank you so much for doing this for us tonight. You were a rightful #1 draft pick. Thank you so much, Zack. But now the questions are all in the air. What is going to happen with NXT? They literally just lost one of their biggest titles. Oh my goodness. I honestly didn't think Zack was going to win that match. As we move on now to our next scheduled matchup. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, let's try to reset. Let's try to reset this then. Next up, the IWGP Intercontinental Championship is on the line in a fatal 4-way ladder match. Gotta talk about this huge. First off, Darby Allin was supposed to be in the 8-man Battle Royal in order to fight for the number 1 contendership. He was taken out by a masked man. During that matchup, it was revealed MJF, of course, would be entering the matchup in Allen's place. MJF, of course, could not win the matchup and instead won by Eli Drake. But then it was revealed by Darby Allin it was MJF who took him out. Of course, Darby went to Jesse James saying, I deserve a matchup for this. And of course, MJF said, you're going to allow this man who attacked me after my matchup to get this. If he gets in that match, I get in this match. Punk, of course, came out and said, it doesn't matter how many men you put in this matchup, I am the best in the world, and I will walk in the IWGP Intercontinental Championship, and I will walk out the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. So here we are, a fatal 4-way ladder match. Of course, the man, of course, who is not happy that's a fatal 4-way is Eli Drake. He won that Battle Royal fair and square. He wanted a one-on-one match with Punk. Instead, he's got fatal 4-way. It has been revealed, though, by Jesse James that if Eli Drake does not win this matchup, he will, down the line, get a one-on-one opportunity for the Intercontinental Championship, since he did technically win the Battle Royal. This is going to be one heck of a matchup. Guys, I want to know, are you having fun here tonight at New Japan Pro Wrestling, Wrestling Dontaku? I know we started off the night a little fast with the first 2 opening matchups, but I think we've slowed it down now, especially with that last matchup. I'm still going crazy. The fact that Zack Sabre Jr. is the NXT United Kingdom champion. First, of course, making his entrance, it is MJF, one of the newest signees here to New Japan. Of course, making the biggest name by attacking Darby Allin and competing in that Battle Royal. He was in the final 3 before he got eliminated by Taiji Ishimori. Somehow, he was able to make his way into this matchup, even though he clearly didn't deserve it. Out of the 3 men who are fighting for that championship, he is the one that honestly doesn't deserve it at all. Darby Allin deserves it because he got taken out and honestly could have won that matchup if it wasn't for MJF. Do I even need to say anything about Eli Drake? MJF, just like a snake, was able to make his way into this matchup. Gotta read some of these comments now. Forgot that MJF, of course, is owned by our very own Mr. Worldwide Inc. Meanwhile, the champion, CM Punk, is owned by AJ Duelist. Nobody owns Darby Allin yet, and nobody owns Eli Drake. Darby Allin, though, you gotta remember, this kid made the biggest, I don't even know if it's the biggest splash anymore, in New Japan when he defeated RVD in his opening matchup in the New Japan Cup. I want to say it was the biggest one ever because the match was insane. But then we saw Desmond Xavier take out Hiroshi Tanahashi, so I don't even know anymore. Gotta check something out real quick for one of my viewers. Now, of course, Eli Drake, someone who honestly didn't even think he was going to win the title. He was even going to win that match. It was almost an afterthought. But made his way all the way to the final 2 and eventually won the matchup in, honestly, amazing fashion. And a lot of people are hyped to see just Drake versus Punk. Of course, they got ruined by Darby Allin and MJF. Still feeling like he's screwed, but if he could walk out the Intercontinental Champion here tonight, who cares? And then, of course, he is, and I quote, the best in the world. He is CM Punk, your IWGP Intercontinental Champion. So far, he's the only champion that's defended his title. he won the title at New Japan's New Beginning against Hideo Itami. Beat him. Then on New Japan Live, he fought Hideo Itami in an amazing last man standing match. Or I'm sorry, not last man standing, but a Falls Count Anywhere match, and defeated him again. Finally, Hideo is in the rearview mirror, and Punk was able to focus on bigger and better things. He was hopefully going to focus on just one opponent, not three. But as he says, it doesn't matter how many opponents you're going to throw at me at once. I will defeat them all. We'll have to see, though, if he is true, if he can defeat all three of these opponents. Because honestly, all three of them are really good in their own right. Remember, of course, this is our co-main event. After this, we'll be in our main event. That is what they're fighting for, of course, the IWGP Intercontinental Championship, currently held by CM Punk. Remember, this is a fatal four-way ladder match. Rules are anything goes. First one to retrieve the title wins it. Here we go. Of course, this is the first pay-per-view for MJF. We've already seen the rest of these guys compete right now. MJF taking out Eli Drake. Meanwhile, Punk go against Darby Allin. And what a matchup that would be. CM Punk versus Darby Allin. I would love to see that matchup. Now, Punk already trying to take out Darby Allin. Meanwhile, MJF and Eli Drake fighting in the way outside the ring. Gotta remember, Drake also made a big splash for himself during New Japan's New Beginning. If you don't know what I mean, Eli Drake was in the main event in the 6-man elimination match, in which he was, he was in the Final Four, and they were in the Final Four for a long time before he was eventually eliminated by Jimmy Havoc. So we know Eli Drake is championship worthy. He was hanging in there with the best. He was hanging in there with Havoc, Morrison, and Abyss. And now Eli Drake take him out. Meanwhile, Darby Allin and Punk in the middle of the ring. Huge takedown there from Allin. Gonna be a little hard for me to commentate all this by myself, as we have two separate fights going on in one big matchup. But it's all gonna change as soon as we get the first ladder incorporated into this matchup. And already this matchup is longer than the fatal 5-way ladder match at New Beginning for the IWGP United States Championship, which was eventually won by TJP. Of course, defended that title here tonight against Joey Janela. And now, of course, MJF is the first one to get a ladder. The man who doesn't even deserve to be in this matchup is already going for the stinking title. MJF taking out Drake and already climbing the ladder. Are we going to see another quick matchup here? Come on, guys. Don't leave him alone. Darby Allin. We know Darby Allin has a lot of beef here with MJF, and he's finally getting his hands on MJF again. MJF with a reversal. These two fighting at top of the ladder. Drake and Punk, they're just watching. Oh, finally these two are getting involved. And down goes MJF. Punk and Drake, they're going to help take down Allin. And now we have Eli Drake and Punk in the middle of the ring. This is the matchup that we all thought we were going to see here tonight. Now Punk. By the way, we are getting word after the count-out victory that Killer Elite Squad had on Evil Insanita, there is going to be a tornado tag team match at the next New Japan Live for the tag team championships. Evil Insanita is going to get their rematch after the count-out victory against Killer Elite Squad in a tornado tag team matchup. That'll be the main event of the next New Japan Live. Of course, MJF again going for that ladder, going right after CM Punk. Oh, taking out MJF is Punk. Meanwhile, Darby Allin's getting taken out by Eli Drake. And now Punk going for Allin with the ladder. Drake, though, grabbing the ladder from Punk, throwing it right on the ground. And now Drake is going to throw Punk right out of the ring. Of course, Drake taking a moment to pause. And what's the MJF is going right after Punk. Why are you going after Punk? You should have taken out Drake. Eli Drake now climbing the ladder, making the ascend. And now he's going to be met at the top against Darby Allin. Reversals galore. And Drake throwing Allin off the ladder. Oh my gosh, MJF with a low blow on CM Punk. Not sure if you were all able to see that, but MJF literally just hit Punk with a low blow. Oh my gosh. No way. All three men are down. Get up, Punk, get up. Hurry, Punk! And CM Punk just barely able to stop. Punk and Allin both going MJF. Oh my, and now Punk has taken out Allin and he's done it! He's done it! Oh my god! He's done it! Another quick ladder match. What is up with these quick ladder matches here in New Japan? Usually they're a lot longer. Oh my goodness. CM Punk, first time climbing a ladder. Thanks to MJF for making it a lot easier for him. MJF though with a low blow on CM Punk though. Not so sportsmanlike. So we know down the line we're going to see Eli Drake fight Punk for the Intercontinental Championship. Will it be the next pay-per-view? Will it be a New Japan Live? I don't know. All I know is we'll be seeing in the future. As for MJF and Darby Allin, we know these two have got beef. We might be seeing them go at it next New Japan Live. Let's move on now to our main event. What a pay-per-view. I don't know if it's been all that. I mean, there's been action-packed to it. But there's also been these really silly moments. And I feel like that was another one. Oh my gosh. As we now move on to our main event, it is none other than John Morrison defending his IWGP Heavyweight Championship against the winner of the New Japan Cup, Chris Jericho. If you remember, these guys also went at it in a tag team matchup last New Japan Live, in which I can confirm Jericho is fighting with injured ribs here tonight. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Jericho went for a crossbody from the top rope to the outside of the ring to John Morrison. Morrison stepping out of the way, and Jericho took one nasty fall, which Morrison took advantage of, threw Jericho into the ring, went for Starship Pain, and got a pin on Jericho off the injured ribs. And I also got to mention, this is an Iron Man match. 30 minutes on the clock. Is it 30 minutes or 50? I don't know. Anyways, we're going to have time on the clock. Whoever gets the most pinfalls or submissions will win this matchup. Jericho, I'm still in shock that he lost against John Morrison, giving Morrison huge momentum going into this main event here tonight. We are finally here at Wrestling Dontaku's main event. What a pay-per-view we have witnessed so far. In case you guys missed it, let's do a recap. We saw Trevor Lee finally put away Morgan Webster once and for all. We saw Desmond Xavier in his debut match take out Hiroshi Tanahashi. Kira Elite Squad defended the IWGP Tag Team Championships by countout. Of course, now they're going to have to defend those titles in a Tornado Tag Team match next in the main event of the next New Japan Live. We then saw TJP defend the IWGP United States Championship against Joey Janela. A very back-and-forth matchup, but Janela couldn't hit any finishers, but it took 3 finishers from TJP to put away Joey Janela. And probably the biggest shock of the night, Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Noam Dar for the NXT United Kingdom Championship. What a huge opportunity that was. And still the question is, what's going to happen with NXT later tonight? And then in our last matchup we saw in the Fatal 4-Way ladder match, CM Punk successfully defended the IWGP Intercontinental Championship against Eli Drake, Darby Allin, and MJF. There he is though, Jericho. Gotta think of how bad the ribs really are of Chris Jericho. We don't know the extent of his injury, although we know that he sustained a pretty big one after that diving clothesline. And here he is, still undefeated in New Japan Pro Wrestling. It is John Morrison. No one expected this man to win the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, but he did it. He won it, and he has been holding tight onto it ever since. He said the only man, though, Jericho has gone and stated, the only man you had defeated for that championship was Abyss. You got lucky in the fact that Abyss was already taken out badly by Eli Drake and Jimmy Havoc. You, like a snake, went and attacked him when he wasn't looking, and you stole the title. You didn't earn your championship. I earned my way here. I went through 15 other men to get this opportunity. You did nothing. This is why I deserve that championship and you don't. Morrison just said, bring it. The fact is, I've got it and you don't. But that could change here tonight. Could change very quickly here tonight. And that is what they are fighting for, the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Okay, so remember, this is our main event, and it is an Iron Man match. Chris Jericho, of course, has been thinking nothing but this since he won the New Japan Cup. He's been waiting for this opportunity for over a month now, and finally, that time has come. Morrison, though, of course, has been thinking nothing about it then, knowing that his challenger, Chris Jericho, is coming. He hopes to defend that title here tonight, but can he do it against Chris Jericho? I don't know. Chris Jericho, he's famous all around the world. Everyone knows how great Chris Jericho is. Meanwhile, Morrison, he's performed around the world, but he's not had quite the success that Jericho has. But one thing he has that Jericho doesn't is the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Morrison, of course, relinquishing the title. Ref, of course, showing the title of Jericho. That is what they're fighting for. This matchup is about to get underway. So far, we've only seen one title change hands tonight. And that was, of course, the NXT United Kingdom. We could see another one. 15 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Jericho getting, of course, the quick lead in this matchup. Morrison, though, quickly getting out of it. Now choking out Jericho with his legs. Both men getting right back up to the feet. Morrison now. Morrison. Oh, Jericho. Jericho with a quick reversal, getting Morrison into the headlock right on the ground, and now to a knee to the back of John Morrison. This isn't a time limit, DJ. This is an Iron Man match. Jericho, of course, taking the moment to pause. Always the show-off is Chris Jericho. John Morrison with a reversal, though, on Jericho, going into a neck breaker. Oh, Morrison now just hammering on Jericho. Now going in for a huge headlock of his own, and oh boy, the show-off style of John Morrison. Again, you gotta know, John's gotta be going for the ribs of Jericho. Meanwhile, Jericho with a huge flying forearm. Jericho, I think, might be in the lead right now. I think right now he's kind of taking it to Morrison. Morrison with a huge reversal, sending Jericho to the outside. Remember, countouts are in effect here in this matchup. They could get counted out, and that'll be a point for their opponent. As is weapons, if they use a weapon, that'll be a point for their opponent still. They could use it. If they feel as if they could still win, they can use it. Oh, Morrison now with a huge flying elbow. And now John Morrison looks like he's going for the submission here on Chris Jericho. Is Jericho going to tap out? Is Morrison going to get the first point? No. Jericho getting out of that quickly. Jericho going for a strike, but Morrison with a reversal again. John Morrison, I love this move. And look at the space. Oh, I was about to say, look at the space. That would have been perfect for a Starship Pain. But instead, Morrison picking him back up. We've already seen this once on Jericho. Jericho's ribs are, in fact, injured. What is this going to do? Going for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 is Chris Jericho. The first finisher isn't enough. But you got to think, Jericho's got to be in some pain right now. That's got to hurt. Jericho throwing Morrison into the corner, bringing him down. Oh, and a kick to the spine. Morrison, though, with a reversal, sending Jericho face down onto the mat. And now Jericho with a reversal. All right, we are about 3 minutes into this matchup. Still got 11 minutes and 47 seconds left. A lot of time left in this matchup. And now what is Chris Jericho thinking about doing to John Morrison? Oh, he's thinking about going for a submission of his own. Trying to take out maybe the legs of our champion here tonight. John Morrison saying, no, I'm not going to tap. I'm not going to tap. Morrison now picking up Chris Jericho. What is Morrison thinking? Oh no, we've seen this before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jericho just taking 10 huge shots. And oh, another flying forearm from Jericho. Jericho, oh no, I think Jericho was going for the walls there. Jericho was definitely going for the walls there. That was a reversal from Morrison. Jericho is in trouble if that was going for the walls of Jericho. Oh, it was. It was totally going for the walls. Huge jumping elbow to the midsection of Jericho. Remember, Jericho is in some pain, everyone. He is hurting his ribs. 1, 2. And that's the first point. As you can see, the ribs are in effect with Jericho. That normally wouldn't pin Jericho. But because his ribs are that injured, he was able to get a pinfall on him. Jericho still thinking he's got this, though. I don't see how he's got this. Oh, that's how Jericho's going for a comeback here. Think of it. If he gets Morrison to tap out with the walls of Jericho and then pins him with a code breaker, it'll be 2-1. It's still early on in this matchup. A little less than 10 minutes still left in this matchup. And here we go. Jericho's going for the walls right in the middle of the ring. There is no rope break here for Morrison. You've got to break out, and so he does. Oh, I thought Jericho was going for that code breaker there. Oh, no. Morrison throwing Jericho now. Oh, no, not another one. Not another one. The ribs. The ribs. Jericho. 1, 2, and kick out at 2. How on earth did he kick out? It should be 2-1 or 2-0 now. And now Morrison. Morrison, you gotta be careful. If Jericho's got a catching finisher, you're gonna be in trouble. If Jericho has a catching finisher, you're gonna be in trouble there, pal. Jericho instead reversing it. Kick to the midsection of Morrison. I don't know how Jericho is still moving with those injured ribs. But taking Morrison out to the outside is Chris Jericho. I'll be honest with you, I thought Chris Jericho was going to go to the corner and go for another diving crossbody. Still only 1 point, and that's to Morrison. This is still anybody's matchup. Now Jericho throwing John Morrison back into the ring. We're about to pass the 8-minute mark. Meanwhile, Jericho, he's getting ready for the code breaker. Jericho! Jericho! The cover and the pin. 1, 2, 3. It is now 1-1 between Chris Jericho and John Morrison. Chris Jericho tying it up. And now Chris Jericho is in firm control. John Morrison is busted wide open. And now John Morrison able to reverse out Jericho. Going for a double drop kick. Morrison now doing a little dance. Doing the dance in the middle of the ring. And throwing Jericho into the ring. Going for more attacks to the midsection. Going for the legs again is Jericho. But Morrison, I think Morrison able to get out of that. Oh, a punch to the face is Morrison. Oh, I think he was going for that sunset flip, but Jericho reverses it. Oh, and a huge kick to the side of the head. We are now past 7 minutes. We got 6 minutes and 47 seconds left in this matchup, and we are tied 1-1. Jericho, though, getting ready for another code breaker. A code breaker to John Morrison. 1, 2, and we are now at 2-1 Jericho. Jericho turning this around. Now Morrison is in the one behind. Morrison has got to speed up the pace, and he's got to start getting these pinfalls on Jericho. Jericho, though, with a huge reversal on Morrison. Maybe we're seeing blood in the eyes of John Morrison here. I don't know. But a huge suplex there from Chris Jericho. Jericho getting worn out, though. Oh, but not worn out enough. Morrison is in trouble as Jericho is going for the walls. And it's a decent way away from the ropes. But Morrison able to kick out of him. I don't know why you're taunting there for a second, Morrison. You're not doing so hot. Jericho with another reversal. These reversals are what's killing John Morrison. Oh, no. No. John! Oh, my goodness. Chris Jericho! John Morrison now taking out Chris Jericho the only way he knows how. Jericho now a kick to the midsection of John Morrison. We're at less than 5 minutes, everybody. Morrison has got to get another pin just to tie this. Ref is now at a count of 5. Huge elbow to the chest of Morrison. Jericho, of course, he's getting tired out. Now the pinfall. Here we go. 1, 2. Kick out of 2 is John Morrison. Oh, kick to the spine now. Morrison finally getting the upper hand as we are reaching 4 minutes now. Jericho with a reversal of his own. 4 minutes are gone. 4 minutes are gone. We are less than 4 minutes away. And right now, we're less than 4 minutes away of crowning a new IWGP Heavyweight Champion. Morrison with a takedown on Jericho, though. Morrison starting to pick up the pace. Come on, Morrison. Now is not the time to take this slow. You're almost out of time. Morrison going for the pin. Is this going to do it? 1, 2. No, kick out at 2. Oh, and 2 kicks right to the spine of Chris Jericho now. Oh, and an elbow to the back. Again, that's all going to affect the ribs. The ribs of Jericho, and I love this move. Oh, John, if I were you, I would have gone for the pin there. You might have gotten it there. Here we go, the cover and the pin with 2 minutes and 47. Here we go, 1, 2. A kick out of 2 from Jericho again. Morrison thinking, what do I got to do? Oh, here we go. John, if he hits this, this is definitely going to be 2 points. Here we go! Come on! on, ref. 1, 2, 3. We are tied at 2-2 with 2 minutes and 22 seconds in a row. Oh my goodness. 2-2 with 2 minutes left. John, this isn't a good idea. Remember when Jericho did it. Jericho's still feeling the effects of when he did it last week. John! Oh no! John Morrison missing. This isn't good for John Morrison. As now the Lion Salt from Chris Jericho with 1:40. Now it is 3-2. John Morrison's not looking good. Is it almost? It's almost over with a minute left. With a minute left, and it's 2-3. Jericho's gonna fly. This could be it. I think Morrison's done. I think Morrison is done. I think we're seeing the end of John Morrison's IWGP Heavyweight Champion. It might be going to Chris Jericho. There's still time. Morrison can at least still tie it, but he's got to pin Jericho, and he's got to pin him now. Morrison. Jericho. Running Bulldog with 20 seconds left. Jericho, this isn't good. You got 10 seconds. I think he's going what he's going for, but it's too late. There's no way Morrison's going to be able to get him now. Pin him, Morrison. Just pin him. And that is it. Chris Jericho has defeated John Morrison. Injured ribs and all, John Morrison has lost. Chris Jericho, as you can see there, risking it all for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, and he has done it. Will Morrison get a rematch? That is the question. We are not sure of the rematch clauses here in New Japan. Do they get it or do they earn it? I don't know, but we'll have to find out next time on New Japan Live. What a main event, though. Coming down to the wire. What a main event of New Japan Live. Definitely did not disappoint. Only ending at 2-3. Alright, now to recap the night. First off, we didn't even get to see entrances for the first two matches. Morgan Webster was already in the ring when he got attacked from behind from Trevor Lee, which caused the victory basically for Trevor Lee in the opening matchup. After that, Desmond Xavier took on Hiroshi Tanahashi, which Tanahashi did not want to wait to get his hands on Xavier, bolting into the ring and already starting the beatdown. But somehow the kid Desmond Xavier was able to put away Hiroshi Tanahashi. After that, we saw Davey Boy Smith and Lance Archer win by countout against Evil and Sanada. So what is going to happen in the main event of next New Japan Live? We're going to be seeing these two teams go at it again in a tornado tag team match for the tag team championships. There's only going to be a winner. There's not going to be any countout to save them this time. After that, TJP defeated a very strong Joey Janela tonight. Janela only lost because he couldn't hit a finisher. Meanwhile, TJP, it took 3 finishers, 3 to take out Joey Janela. Gotta give the man credit. After that, the biggest shock of the night, Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Noam Dar for the NXT United Kingdom Championship, baby. What a matchup. Still don't know what's going to be going on with NXT. We might figure out later tonight. Guys, don't know. NXT will be going live on official JRJ's Twitch channel at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Following that was a Fatal 4-Way ladder match in which CM Punk was able to defend his IWGP Intercontinental Championship against Eli Drake, Darby Allin, and Maxwell J. Friedman, otherwise known as MJF. Of course, MJF got to point this out, was still able to get a big cheap shot on CM Punk by going for a low blow on him right before he almost won the match if it wasn't for Darby Allin saving the matchup, in which after that Punk was able to slither in and steal his title back after most of the work was done by MJF. And in the main event, in the Iron Man match, Chris Jericho was able to put away John Morrison with a 3-2 victory and become the new IWGP Heavyweight Championship here tonight. What a show it has been tonight. Top two matches definitely would be Zack Sabre Jr. versus Noam Dar and Chris Jericho versus John Morrison. Guys, this has been Jesse James here on the JBeats 2.0 channel. This has been New Japan Pro Wrestling, Wrestling Dontaku. Thank you very much for all of you showing up here tonight. It was a fantastic pay-per-view. And you know, above all else, peace, and that was wrestling.